Hello and welcome to what is potentially a very long-awaited video. Today we'll be working on the Torino and the Levin, which is outside that door in the fucking cold. So yeah, this one's going to be a little bit of update on this piece of shit, and then hopefully we're going to do some work on the front wing on that piece of shit. So yeah, that's sort of the progress of this. I do apologise, it's been so long since I uploaded. I've been sort of focusing on my streaming, focusing on my game content, and sort of focusing on my life, really. But all back in the full swing of things, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Hopefully. Yeah, so I won't chat for long. In fact, I'll do it now. I'll just end it now. What we'll do is we'll say, let's get to the video, and I'll speak to you at the end. Right, so what we're going to do is put that back into place. For the time being, gaffer tape will work nicely as this top edge is done. And just a little bit on the inside here. We'll solve that problem. Somewhere on my wonderful phone, I've got the photos of the Levin, so I just need to try and find those in amongst all the shit. Here we go, so we have our reference photo of the Levin. So I'm going to use this to just determine where I need to make it. Now I know, don't know if you can see this, move a bit closer. So you might be able to see here that it does go further up the edge of the door line. So I'm going to try and remake this section, or at least this bottom section, just as something else, just to get rid of some of this shit and just cover it over, or not cover it over, but chop it out and take it away. And then, you know, the next job is obviously going to be mainly up here, but I just want to get this bottom bit done because this MOT is due unfortunately very soon. So we'll get this bit done and then we'll be good to go. So right, we've sort of semi marked up just a fill piece for here. Then we're just going to mark up this piece mainly because what I'm going to end up doing, just because I don't have the tools or really the knowledge, to be fair, is I'm going to try and make up a piece that just fits flat in here, and then what I'll do is I'll curve it over once it's in the car, and I can, or once I've welded most of this in the car, and then sort that out. In fact, we'll use a new bit of card. I cut my card too short. And the wrong side of the card for what I want to do. There we go, so there's, I don't know if you can see that in the camera, there's the basic shape, and then we just need to remember to carry it on further up when we cut the piece of steel. There you go, right, let's cut that out and then cut it out on a piece of steel. Right, so we have our random piece of metal from the metal store. We've got our cardboard cutout, sort of leaving an edge here just so I've got something to, yeah, it's always easier to have too much and cut away than not have enough and try to add. I've also extended my line up to the top here. So we'll just simply do that, and then in theory In theory, that line will then carry on straight. So we'll use a straight-ish edge. Connect two. And then I didn't mind ending that abruptly. So again, we'll just mark off that end. Ta-da! And then so, I will, because essentially that's a rough cut, this is obviously then going to be bigger than this piece, I mean obviously considerably a lot bigger. So we're going to cut exactly on the line, which will then give me a nice little edge just to fold over once it's on the car. So once I find what tools I need, or where the tools have gone, we'll start some cutting. Right, so we managed to find some tools. Just simply cut this out. I can't see because the light is shit. So as you can see, the metal has distorted quite a bit, which is fine because it's nice and soft, and I can sort that out later. We'll just use the multi-tool because bollocks to it. Turn that back round, and we have our piece. So we'll move back over to the car. Well, move it over to the Trino where you can, measure it up, just make any more final marks that we need to make. And then, just trying to sort out my sleeve so I can wipe all the shit off it. So yeah, we'll move back over to the car, measure it up, mark what we need to mark. Jobs are good, and then we'll get to potentially attaching the two pieces together. Hooray! Okay, so as you know fondly well, I do things very backwards. So, we'll stick that in there where it's supposed to go, give or take. Line that up. Okay, so we've got a nice edge here. I mean, probably slightly too thick here, but we can chop that and bend that over. That goes in there quite nicely. So that, I'm actually, let's take that off. I'm actually relatively happy with that. The only thing I have to do now, which is going to be the main challenge for me because I hate doing this. And again, you shouldn't use, whoops, pulled the paint off. In theory, you shouldn't hit things against this surface. But, fuck it. It's what I'm doing, it's how I'm using it. We'll go with it. So we'll just get the rough shape and then you can sort of bend it by hand just to get that final lip in there, which a little bit there, but just need to get that nicely in that groove. And then thankfully, shit. Just realised I've moved that massively. Right, okay. We can work with it, we can work with it. 'Tis what it is. What it is fucked. There we go, that's pretty much in there. So we just bend that top piece out, we'll back in. Just got to take out a bit of the ridge here. There you go, and then once that's welded in the car, let's take the tape off of this section. So we'll have that section there. I can then, oh no, correction. That section there. Again, the rust doesn't come quite up this high. So we've just got a bit of an issue there, but then we can mark that up there, slice that off, and then we can butt weld them together. So we'll go do that now. Right, so I've had to move you back a little bit, but we've got our pieces. As you can see, we've got our pieces lined up. Just need pressing together a little bit. So I'm just going to put a couple of tacks down it, just to hold the two together, and then we can take it over to the bench, fully weld it up. So there we are, 4 tacks. 4 tacks would be enough for that. That's now got that. Nice penetration on the other side, made good enough for some tacks. So we now have one whole piece for here. Again, a little bit of knocking in at the bottom, but that can be done when it's on the car. And then they've just got this edge to fold in, probably cut some away as well. But for the time being, we'll just go weld that up and we're good to go. So just for ease, I've decided not to take it over to the bench. I'm just gonna sit it here, put some tacks along it, and that should be good enough. Okay, there we go. I mean, it kind of looks like pigeon shit a little bit, because I fucked up. But there's not much distortion there, despite the fact I did it on the floor, so we'll try up against the car. So, I mean, that's going to take some fettling when it's on the car anyway, but I'd say that's actually pretty good. Obviously, I will tidy this up, I will smooth it all off, I will weld it a hell of a lot better than that. But, as a test piece, all my holes line up, my edge lines up. Again, just need to sort that out, which I might have to sort out a bit later, just because it's sort of straightened up where the welds are. But all in all, I personally would say not a bad piece. So there's just this section down here, which I'm still questioning. That I might have to wait. I might either leave it like this, chop this plate off here, and just keep this downward curve, because I believe, well, from the photo, there's a panel line here, and this panel is solid on the Levin, but this bit's obviously rotten as shit. So I might just slice the new plate along where that panel line is, just so I can then do what they've done here and just tack it on, or spot weld it. And then I'll spot weld it along here as well, like they did in OEM. And hopefully, it'll be all good. Tell you what, I am chuffed to bits with that. And then this edge we might just have to fold over once. We'll probably fold it over. See if I can fold it over now. Right, there we go, started to fold that over. I might just stick that in a vise and just fold that over a bit neater, just to get more of a right angle on that. But that does now start to confirm its new location. Again, we're probably going to have to chop a load of this off, just because I've made it probably too big, or these bits are going to be really shit to try and weld, at least for myself. But yeah, that's the progress on that so far. Oh god. But yeah, that's the progress on that so far. So what I'll do, I'll leave this here. I'll do a bit more work to this off camera, and yeah, we'll check out what's been done on the old Torino. Let's go. So, sort of major updates on the 86, or at least on the Torino. We have the bumper that's been cut for the 3rd time, so that it fits round these edges. The bumper irons are still there, which will be soon be fiberglassed into this, making it one piece. Also, cut this hole out because I don't like JDM metal, apparently. So this is for the filler neck, because the filler neck is, well, the filler flap is there, which is where the number plate is. There's going to be some stainless pipework that comes out of that along the bottom, along the boot floor, and then curves through this hole down to, oh, there it is, down to there, which will be which is the fuel tank. So that will curve around and do its thing. So pretty much that's the state of this car at the moment. Granted, not much has changed. I'm not going to lie. Well, the driver's side's completely done. Can I get around there? I think I can get around there. We'll get around there. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Driver's side, all nice and white. Yes. Wait a minute. Ugh. Something. But yeah, driver's side's all done. Bumpers, side skirt, wings, sweet airs. Still nothing's happened with here, but I do have, thankfully, my my Christmas presents turned up like 2 weeks ago, from my father, who bought me the sound deadening for the floor in the 86. So my next step, well, one of my next steps, well, he does, because he does all the bodywork. I don't do this shit. That's why I've done the stuff on the Levin, because I want to learn. I'm going to be cleaning out the interior completely, getting rid of everything, including that Seat Ibiza wing that I need to paint. So I'll be cleaning all this out. I've got to get underneath that fucking dashboard again anyway, because wiring and aircon and stuff. And I will be hopefully sorting out all the sound deadening here to make it a nice, quiet car. Well, it won't be quiet because side exit. Yeah, sweet as. Unfortunately, yeah, not much progress on the Trino. There's been more like me hitting metal than there has been anything else. Camera gear. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So yeah, there we are. Unfortunately, not much progress has been done on many things, to be honest, because of the weather. I can't be bothered, and the weather. That's 3. Weather. Yes, that's pretty much it. I don't really know where to go from here, apart from thank you. Sorry, I'm so much better at this doing my live streaming because, you know, I have the user interaction. It's weird doing it like this. So, but yeah, that's the thing. If you do want to check out, what I may start doing is, if I can sort it out with the technology that I have, I will be doing garage live streams, which may just me sitting in that chair. But live streams of working on cars and how not to do things. But yeah, that's a potential thing to look forward to in the future. So I'm gonna throw my Twitch in the. Oh, pardon me. I'm gonna throw my Twitch in the description below. I'm gonna throw my gaming YouTube, Instagrams, all that funny shit in the description below. And unfortunately, sorry for another bit of a weird one. Hopefully next time it'll be better, and I will get back to uploading regularly. We will also I will also do some more stuff on the engine, granted only little bits, because I'm the idiot that started a 200 horsepower build with no money. So yeah, that sort of started and died very quickly. I do apologise, but we will get back to it. That will be a thing. Loads of parts from the parts washer, just soaking and have been cleaned. But yeah, again, sorry for a bit of a weird one. I will see you in the next one. Peace.